Hello Cooking Nation, welcome back to another cooking tutorial. Today's video, I will be showing you the proper way to prepare the perfect ham. Remember, if you like this video, to like, comment, and subscribe. Now without further ado, let's get on with the video. Now with the holiday season coming up, you're probably going to want to know how to make a ham. So that's what today's video will be explaining. The first thing you're going to want to do is gather everything you need. The ingredients you will need are your ham, of course. I would recommend one that's anywhere from 6 to 8 pounds. Then a 1/4 cup of honey, a 1/4 cup of packed brown sugar, and 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. The supplies you will need are pretty simple. You will need a roasting pan, however if that's not available I recommend a baking sheet as a good substitute, a food thermometer, a basting brush, and some foil. Now let's get started. What you're going to want to do is preheat your oven to 325 degrees. Now, put your ham in the baking pan, then slide that into the oven rack. You're going to cook your ham for 12 to 16 minutes per pound. Now, once you have removed your ham, you're going to take your food thermometer and stick it in. It should read 125 degrees Fahrenheit or 48.8 degrees Celsius. Now, you're going to want to remove your ham from the oven. Make sure to pour any drippings that fell into the pan out. Now you're going to take your knife and cut the fat surface of the ham into diamond shapes. You want to try and make these as uniform as possible, and the reason that we do this is so that the glazing can stay on as much as possible. Now you're going to take a small bowl and add your honey, brown sugar, and Dijon mustard. You're going to mix all that together into what we're going to be using as a glaze for our ham. Now take your basting brush and your glaze and brush your glaze across the surface of your ham. Now you're going to want to roast your ham for 20 or so minutes uncovered, or until your thermometer reads 135 degrees Fahrenheit or 57.2 degrees Celsius. Now make a tent of foil around your ham and let it set for 10 minutes, or until your thermometer reads 145 degrees Fahrenheit or 62.7 degrees Celsius. Now place your ham on a carving board or platter with the fat side of the face facing down. Use a sharp carving knife to cut your ham in half near the bone. If you're having trouble keeping it in place, I recommend using a carving fork to hold it in place. Now place the boneless side of your ham fat side up, then cut the remaining slices in the bone into the portion, cutting away from the bone. Then, once you have completed all the previous steps, your ham should be ready. If you did this correctly, the ham should be nice and moist and sweet without being overly sweet. And an overall amazing holiday meal. And here's a friendly tip for preparing how much you're going to serve people. It's best to plan for about ½ pound per person. That way there's not too much, but there's also enough to satiate people over. The best way to store any leftover ham is through a nice saran wrap. However, if you don't have any saran wrap, tinfoil will work fine. It just won't last quite as long. Something ham goes great with are turkey, broccoli, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, and gravy. My personal rating for this dish is a new rating above 5 stars. I grant this dish 1 out of 3 Michelin stars. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, Cooking Nation, I'll see you in the next one.